recording?
Classic. Yeah! Okay.
Oh.
You ready? Hello, and welcome to Subject Slurring.
Yes, this is the programme where we take one of Cambridge's finest minds and get them drunk to the blurred degree and test them on their subject. Hello, this is Roma.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, we had to get Roma and myself drunk fast and safely, but also fast, and so we decided to play a game that we like to call information inebriation, in which we ask Roma a series of questions, and if they get it wrong, then they drink, but if they get it right, then I drink. If you want to see that, then please go and check out the extended version of this video on our YouTube channel. But before you go, please give us a like because it really helps out and is super easy unless you've just been sat on your hand and now it's numb so you can't click, in which case, don't do that. Just stop sitting on your hand. But if you're staying here, then please just enjoy these highlights from that instead.
I've done a load of recording for a load of other videos and there's me drunk in a video
You're in
at the
one.
garden party talking about why earth science is great.
What's a rock? I don't know what a rock is. It's actually a time capsule.
Yeah.
Are tectonic plates dishwasher safe?
I think not if you chucked it in the sea. The oceanic one's not at all. You shouldn't chuck your dishwasher in the sea.
If you had to name a rock, what would you name your rock? This is just a
Oh, if I got
aside.
to, I just name it after me. I'm vain.
Okay, I'll drink. So we've got a rule that now if
my dungarees come undone, because they have done at least 7 times already, these guys have to drink. Just for the list.
this is just for the fun, yeah.
There was one time Arthur didn't lock himself out, he was at a rehearsal, but we went to the Porter's Lodge and we said he had locked himself out naked, so we'd gone to get his key, and they just gave us it. And we broke into his room, and it was around Christmas time.
This is true.
And we wrapped every single thing in his room. You know what? Should I just give up?
You're just like drink.
Martin.
Yeah, in fact, actually, someone just needs to eat the donut. It's,
Also, I have pasta upstairs if you want it. Don't you dare throw that.
I don't want to.
Why? It's filled with sugar.
Rebel, I'm a rebel on another level. I'm getting better, throwing donuts makes my brain dishevel.
Oh, cheers.
What, you're telling me to get my dungarees off so you can drink?
Oh, welfare.
I'm just checking. The other thing I was going to say, I am still recording. How are you feeling?
Yes, good. Happy. I'm definitely fine for the whole of the rest of this glass.
Also, what
I think we're a good stage.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yes. So, right, we're moving on to messy essays, which is basically where we're going to give you a question and you can just go wild.
Fun.
So our first question. If you were an element, what would you be and why?
I mean, I'm bisexual, so if you abbreviate bi, you get bismuth. It's multicoloured, it's mostly it's
cool.
Is that why it's considered like bismuth?
No, it was just named that way, but it's rainbow coloured, it's genuinely cool.
That's so
That
nice.
sounds cool.
It's lovely.
So you do bismuth?
Yeah, it's cubic.
It's like the Rubik's Cube of the elements.
Yeah, it's fun. It's it's a fun element.
That's really nice.
Does it have a puzzle element
You
to
know-
it? Nice.
No, that's really nice. That's a really nice reason. I think I'd be fluorine because if you react fluorine with anything, then it explodes.
You should see him when he has an energy drink.
Fluorine is reactive. It's
Yes,
chemically
and I think
reactive.
that's what I would be.
What would you be?
I think I would be
Depends what
neon.
elements you know. The element that I really like the name of is seaborgium. Because it's, you know,
That's a good
It just
name.
sounds like a sea monster.
Yeah, like a cyborg.
That's fun. A
But a seaboard, like it's like a, it's
Yeah,
like a
it's generally
water-powered
spelled
robot.
like-
It feels like you take the mask off it and there'd be clockwork on
And it's
it.
always like a pointless answer. You know on
I.e.
Pointless.
the girl in the
No,
fireplace.
what?
from
You know on like
Doctor Who.
Pointless on BBC. Like it's always a pointless answer
Well,
when they talk about
yeah,
animals.
seaboard.
Yeah.
Seaborgium, time to go.
I mean, I imagine also by
Bismuth.
business is.
Yeah. I like Seaborgium. I just think it sounds like a sea monster.
So I was answering this question
Yeah.
earlier, and I said I might be Krypton because it's unbelievably stable and kind of like
It
not
is.
notable.
Yeah, and then you went for fluorine because it reacts and explodes with anything.
I thought it was a
Like
funny
the
answer.
opposites of
I think it's
spectrum.
more true.
Wait, what, fluorine?
Yeah. Have you seen you?
I mean, if you go for something like,
Don't explode when I react with things.
if you go for
Yeah.
Maybe you should tell us what elements we should be.
Yeah,
From
what,
your more extensive knowledge of elements.
what would we be?
I think you would be like a mercury or something, you know, you're a
Ooh.
liquid, you're flowing. And then I think you would be some kind of alkali element, something that explodes on contact with water.
I mean, did you see us on the river? we sank.
We sank. Very recently, me and Olivia sank into a
Definitely
river.
not a light element. Mercury and then
Like Freddy.
cesium.
Like Freddy.
Nice.
Like
You know what? I
Mercury?
did a presentation
Yeah.
in Year 9 on
There you
cesium.
go.
I was hoping you'd say yes and not no.
Yeah.
And I'll be the drummer, cesium.
Next question. Shag, marry, kill, igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic.
Oh, kill the sedimentary, they're boring. All sedimentary rocks basically are either igneous or metamorphic that have got either reworked or chemically changed or something. Igneous development of rocks is when you develop them through volcanic or plate boundary tectonic processes, but not metamorphic.
Because if you had to explain these different types of rocks
Yep.
by comparing them to different sorts of cereal,
Okay,
how would you do that? Just to give people an idea.
so an igneous rock is like a cereal that's bubbled up from the bottom. So maybe if you poured milk in,
Like Rice Krispies.
yeah.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
The snap, crackle and pop is maybe the country rock, so which might have been sedimentary beforehand, that has been altered by the igneous rock coming in.
Wait, so that's metamorphic.
No, so the igneous rock is the milk, and the sedimentary rock is
Wait,
the cereal.
rock is milk?
Yes.
Milk is rock.
Yes.
So
liquid.
Stop, you're not drunk.
Part of the mantle is solid. Right at the top, the mantle is solid. And so the bit that moves, so the lithosphere is composed of all of the crust and some of the mantle.
So the lithosphere is the milk. The
That's
Rice
the cereal. No,
Krispies.
this is
Yes.
the cereal. And that's
That's
sedimentary.
solid. No.
So you got Rice Krispies
So,
and then
okay.
Cheerios.
Hang on. No. Hang on.
If it's
So-
liquid, it's not a rock.
Rock.
That's where I was confused.
That's
Imagine that it changes its structure and the Rice Krispie in contact with a hot milk becomes a Cheerio. The Cheerio is the metamorphic rock. And you like take it down further into the earth as it gets more and more buried, say. Like this is a simplification, but it's, you know, it's okay. You bury it.
So can we get a very quick final answer of shag, marry, kill? Metamorphic, igneous, or sedimentary?
Shag, igneous, marry the metamorphic, kill the sedimentary.
Would you like to ask the next one?
I will ask the next one. I won't lie, I don't know who the second person is.
But okay, carry on. It's fine.
Okay. Who would fossilise better? Michael Caine or Michael Gambon?
Ooh. Problem is that it depends where you die physically. It depends whether you die off in the sea or on the land. If you died near the coast and got washed into the shore, you'd have a much better chance of fossilisation.
But who's more likely to go on an old person cruise?
Ah, see that's the question. If you sunk an old cruise ship, you'd be more likely to be eventually dug up by people trying to rescue you. So if you just actually died on the beach, you'd have a much better chance of becoming a fossil. Still unlikely, you know, there are currents in the ocean, there are things going on. In general, your chances are very, very small that you will become a fossil. But if you want to be fossilised, you want to be either in the ocean, have lots of hard parts that will be able to be fossilised, so bones, for example, are very good
So
one.
who's more bony? Michael Caine or Michael
Oh,
Gambon.
Michael Gambon.
I think Michael Gambon gets this just because I think he's 1 taller and 2 looks like bony anyway.
He looks very bony.
Like, I think you're okay.
We're having a controversial, oh, I disagree look from our technician Martha.
Oh, this is you asked me earlier, and I think it's Michael Caine.
Why?
I think he's probably just he's more calloused. He's got harder
Michael Caine is more callous.
I think he has the emotional gravitas to be still be here.
Look, I bet on Gambon, but if Caine does it, good for him.
Extension question. Who's more likely to fossilise better, me or Olivia?
Again, you, just because you're taller
I
and
knew
have
you'd
more
say it,
legs.
that's why I asked the question.
Neither of you are likely to last.
Hey! But also so fast.
If either of you had a really interesting condition that meant you'd be preserved in a museum, then sure.
Right, okay, this is just something I've discovered the other day. Because basically harp players play with these 3 fingers, and then your pinkies need to be like here. But I cannot move my pinky without moving this finger.
Hang on, point by the medic.
Basically, yeah, as in, like, some people can hold their pinky down without actually having to press it down, without, like, crunching up any of their other fingers.
Like that?
But essentially you're missing, like, a little tendony ligament-y thing between your fingers.
Yeah, I can't accept
So is this normal or is this not normal?
As in, most people can't.
Okay.
I can do,
Okay,
you know when you bend the first joint of your finger?
Like that. Nice.
Oh, that's so weird.
But either way, fossilization takes at least 500,000 years, if not longer.
Well,
Really?
we'll check in 500,000
Chances are.
years.
I think season 75. I'm just going to check. Can you just check really quickly that you're still recording?
Oh, okay.
I am.
You guys
Yes,
aren't
I am
being
still
mocked.
recording.
You don't need to clap. Stop
We
clapping.
want to be involved!
Okay, next question before I go for a wee. I really need a wee.
I also need a wee again.
Should we go for a wee? Should we have a wee break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll have a wee break.
And if we're recording my video.
I doubt we're recording yours. I love the claps. I love the claps. I don't love clap.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of Subject Slurring. We have had a great
I
time.
have had. What have we learned today?
We've learned a lot.
What?
We've learned about how sedimentary, igneous and metamorphic rocks could be somehow transposed onto a bowl of Rice Krispies, Cheerios and milk, I think.
Yes. We've also learned that Michael Gambon will probably fossilise better simply because he's bigger. Except for you would fossilise better than me, but that's because
I
you're
live
more
in
likely
rural
to be out at
Northumberland.
sea.
If you're at sea, you're going to fossilise better.
If you're at sea, you're going to fossilise better.
Yeah.
And if you want to come to Cambridge University to study Earth Sciences, then there is a teaser trailer and a trailer.
And presumably an actual video.
Presumably a whole video.
Yeah, but drop us a like if you've enjoyed this video, and if we have any more episodes, please tune in.
And subscribe.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Roma.
Thank you, Roma.
Love you. Love you. Make the bread in my sight. No.